Have you ever set a huge ambitious goal, maybe for the new year, only to find yourself giving up a few weeks later? You're not alone. So many of us fall into this all or nothing trap. We decide we want to get fit, so we vow to hit the gym for 2 hours every single day. We want to read more, so we aim for a book a week. But when life gets in the way and we miss a day or two, we get discouraged, feel like failures, and quit altogether. It's a frustrating cycle. But what if I told you there's a much more powerful and sustainable way to achieve your dreams? It all comes down to a simple yet profound concept: the power of improving just 1% every day. Let's do some quick math. If you get 1% better each day for a year, the compound effect is staggering. You won't just be 365% better, you'll be nearly 37 times better than when you started. Think about that. A tiny, almost unnoticeable effort each day can lead to a massive transformation. On the flip side, if you get 1% worse each day, maybe by skipping that small habit, or making a poor choice after a year, you'll have declined to almost nothing. Your skills, your health, your progress will virtually disappear. This isn't about massive heroic efforts. It's about small, consistent choices that compound over time. So how do we actually apply this? The secret isn't to focus on the goal itself, but to focus on your identity. Instead of saying, "I want to write a novel," which can feel overwhelming, shift your identity to, "I am a writer." What does a writer do? A writer writes every day. It might just be one sentence, one paragraph, but they write. Instead of setting a goal to run a marathon, become a runner. What does a runner do? They put on their running shoes every day. This shift in mindset from a performance-based goal to an identity-based habit is a game changer. It takes the pressure off the outcome and puts the focus on the process, on who you are becoming. The key to building this new identity is to start with a habit that is so small, it feels almost ridiculous. I mean, laughably easy. If you want to become a runner, your goal for the first week isn't to run a mile. It's simply to put on your running shoes and stand by the door every morning. That's it. Anyone can do that, right? There's zero resistance. You can't say you don't have time or energy for that. If you want to read more, don't commit to a chapter a day. Commit to reading 1 page. You want to meditate? Don't start with 20 minutes. Start with 1 minute of deep breathing. This approach is called the 2-minute rule. Any new habit should take less than 2 minutes to do. Why? Because this strategy isn't about achieving a huge result on day one. It's about mastering the art of showing up. It's about building the muscle of consistency. Once you've established the habit of putting on your running shoes every single day, it becomes natural. Then maybe you'll step outside. Then you'll walk to the end of the driveway. Before you know it, you're running a block, then a mile, all because you started with a habit that was too easy to say no to. You're building a system, not just chasing a goal. The most critical part of this entire process is consistency. You have to protect your streak. Imagine you have a chain, and every day you complete your tiny habit, you add a link. Your only job is to not break the chain. Life will happen. You'll have a bad day, you'll be sick, you'll be tired. On those days, it's not about being perfect. It's about not letting the chain break. Even if you can only do the absolute bare minimum, just putting on the shoes, just reading 1 sentence, do it. Why? Because missing 1 day is an accident. Missing 2 days is the start of a new negative habit. Missing 1 day only slightly reduces the incredible power of the compound effect. But missing 2 days in a row essentially resets the entire process. You lose your momentum, and it becomes much, much harder to get back on track. So don't aim for perfection, aim for consistency. The famous writer Jerry Seinfeld used this method to write jokes. Got a big wall calendar, and for every day that he did his task of writing, he put a big red X over that day. Said after a few days you'll have a chain. Just keep at it, and the chain will grow longer every day. You'll like seeing that chain, especially when you get a few weeks under your belt. Your only job is to not break the chain. It's a visual representation of your commitment to yourself, and it's incredibly motivating. Think about how this applies to other areas of your life. Want to improve your relationship? Don't plan a huge, elaborate date night that might not happen. Instead, commit to sending 1 appreciative text message every single day. Want to learn a new language? Don't overwhelm yourself with grammar books. Use an app for just 2 minutes a day. Want to eat healthier? Don't throw out everything in your kitchen. Start by adding 1 piece of fruit to your breakfast. These changes seem insignificant in the moment. On any given day, they don't feel like they're making a difference. You won't see a dramatic transformation overnight, But that's the point. It's the slow, steady accumulation of these tiny wins that leads to undeniable, incredible results down the line. It's like a stonecutter hammering away at a rock. He might strike it 100 times without a single crack showing, but on the 101st blow, it will split in two. And you know it wasn't that last blow that did it, but all that had gone before. Your daily 1% improvements are those hammer blows. This is how you build self-trust. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, no matter how small, you're casting a vote for your new identity. When you put on your running shoes, you're casting a vote for I am a runner. When you read one page, you're casting a vote for I am a reader. Eventually, you won't need to convince yourself anymore. The evidence will be undeniable. You will have become that person. You won't just be trying to reach a goal. You will embody the habits of the person who achieves those goals naturally. So here's my challenge to you. Don't wait for next Monday or next month. Start today, right now. Pick one area of your life you want to improve. Just one. Now, what is the absolute smallest, most laughably easy action you can take toward that improvement? An action that takes less than 2 minutes. Got it? Oh. Commit to doing that tiny habit every single day for the next 30 days. Mark it on a calendar. Track it in an app. Do whatever it takes to not break the chain. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about making it bigger or better. Just focus on showing up and adding that link to the chain every single day. Prove to yourself that you can keep your promises. Build that foundation of consistency. Because once you master the art of showing up, once you understand the true power of 1%, there is absolutely no limit to what you can achieve. You'll look back in a year and be astonished at the person you've become. Thank you so much for watching. If this idea resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building better habits and living a more intentional life. Let me know in the comments what your 2-minute habit is going to be. I'd love to cheer you on. See you in the next video.